Hey guys, it's Burgas here, and today the video is going to be a little more different from what we are used to see on this channel. I'm going to answer the question that I get in my comment section. Since, I get one question for the garnison, for example, and after 2 weeks, I promise I'm going to make a video, and after 2 weeks, the guy is like, okay, yo, Burgas, are you here? So I decided just to gather maybe every 2 weeks, depending how many questions I get in my comment section. So don't forget to just leave your question if you have any. I'm going to definitely make a video about this. So I'm going to answer the questions there in a previous 1 month. Mostly it's statements, people just want to share their opinion, which is completely fine, and I encourage people to do that, but some people are having legit questions. So I'm going to start with the first question. Do you think I can get by using Thunderlin with Tohar? Which primary, secondary? Now, but Thunderlin Tohar is a very strange combo, I'm not gonna lie. Normally the synergy is built between Bertrand and Tohar, since this is a hero that is single target, but there is a huge advantage in the Tohar, and this is he's doing 1.5k after he hit 3 times the target. This is one of the biggest advantages. The second one is the skill power. Hero skill damage bonus 30%. So I start seeing from where actually this question may come, and of course if you have him awakened, 35% keen for 5 seconds. If we think about every 10 seconds one hero execute their rage skill, this is going to cover 35% more attack, like 50% from the time. But we have to keep in mind that mages are having the lowest attack in Cow Jargon. Okay, infantry are having the lowest attack, but mages are basically on the place number 3 by attack. Are mostly outperformed by marksmen and cavalry. So Thunderlin and Tohar. If you have to pick somebody to be a commander, I strongly suggest to go for Thunderlin. And right now, even I'm using Thunderlin with Telea. Also, I start using Thunderlin with the new hero, Muxiang. Currently, yeah, I'm level of this hero. But the main reason I use Thunderlin as a commander, even not pair it actually with Tohar, but is going to be absolutely legit for the Tohar, is because of the control talent tree. This talent tree is giving so many advantages. Right now it's a hybrid talent tree, just, prioritizing some speed, some spell power, some rage regeneration. But if I have to put her with my legions, I'm going to change her. I'm going to change this talent soon. This is like reducing march speed by 20%. By default, she's having like 40%. Also defense break. This is also a very good one. I don't see any other debuff, by the way. Maybe this is, yeah, there is a silence, but I don't know. Seriously, 25% chance on rage skill for 2 seconds. Thunderlin LG is silence you for 5 seconds. And it is 100% guarantee if it catch you. So this spell is, let's say, not that great. But still, you can actually get, yo, Joaos, you can get some debuffs from the control talent tree. And since we're working together with the other 4 legions, you're going to get the great benefits. For example, if you apply defense break on the target, this defense break is going to increase the damage not only of the Thunderlin Legion, but also to the rest 4 legions. Going to the next question. Hey Burgas, have you done the garnison guide, especially for mage main? I'm going to share with you what I'm doing for the garnison. I think I have a garnison video somewhere around my channel. Not so sure where is that. I mean, I have like 1k videos, bro. I mean, so many. But I'm going to share with you what I use as a garnison. And I use Tohar as a commander with Bertrand. Why is that? Why I actually use Tohar as a garnison hero? This is for mages, just to point out. And this is the skill talent tree. Now this one is garnison into a firefight. All units skill are disabled and attributes blah blah blah. Same level will be adjusted to the same value. So this thing actually is removing, there is a difference in the attack between mages and marksmen, for example. I mean, it's going to be the same stats. I'm not so sure how much, but from what I understand, it's going to be the same stats. So if you have 2 million and the enemy is having 2 million, it's like 2 million, let's say, infantry against 2 million infantry. Or random. Okay, 2 million same troop against 2 million same troop. It's basically something like this. And this is something that I don't want, and because of this I actually use Stocher. Because for me it's completely useless to use Stocher. I better put Goresh. But I use Stocher, the main reason is because of my legions. Okay, where is my legion? I have so much Celestials and I have a lot of Vestals. So this is going to boost even more the damage of my Tocher Bertrand. I get already Rally, you can check it out, the reports. It's crazy against even Margaret Zeta. I mean, I break their legs. First couple rallies after this, of course, when your troop count is going down and down and down, you're going to be more and more weak. But for Garnison, I'm using Tocher and I don't use this fair fight. If normally people are putting maybe Mogro right now is a hot item on the market. Where is Mogro? And the main reason is this reduction, HP reduction. You're going to see a lot of rallies going with, for example, Nika, for example, Theodore, for example, Mogro in the rally. The main reason is just to reduce this HP, and 30%, I don't know how the game actually decided to do that, but 30% is huge number. Is huge number. So you can put Goresh, Mogro, I mean Mogro Goresh, let's say it like this. And of course Mogro is going to be with Garnison Tower 3. I decide to not go with Goresh Mogro. I think Bertrand Tocher, since they are awakened, first thing. The second thing is 6-star, and believe it or not, but 6-star is something that you have to think about. It's like attack resistance and defense penetration. 2 heroes 6-star. It's like 10% defense penetration and 10% attack resistance. Very decent. And having more mages on my castle, this is definitely going to bring huge advantage in the fights. But if you want to put something, you can go Goresh Mogro. If you're mage main, I still think Tocher Bertrand is going to be the idea, especially if you're somebody like me that don't invest in anything else except mages. Because my swordsman 817, but this is tier 4. My cavalry 850k tier 4. I mean, I don't have that much tier 5, especially the infantry, because we make a lot of rally, gates defense and stuff like this. So yeah, for mage I think Tocher Bertrand is good solution, especially, by the way, just to mention that Tocher is going to give you 30% attack keen for 5 seconds, and I already said that this is covering like 50% from the time you're going to get this extra attack. Skill damage boost, here when channeling blah blah blah, Legion get Undying and Shelter, some defense, counter attack damage taken is reduced. I mean, it's a good hero. It's a good hero for your Garnison. Jumping on the next question. 20 billion alliance in generation G3 or generation 3 group without a single worthy rival. For sure you won't end up like Noir, right? Yeah, I don't think I mean, I really don't like comparing with the other alliances and what happened to other alliances. Everything can happen to any alliance. I mean, like Noir. Why the example is like Noir? But we actually have a lot of fun activities here. So even though that for some reason we end up like this, where there is basically nobody right now, and the main purpose actually of BTX was to collect people together. So we start one migration, that was me and my group with BTR. We get together and we wait specific time to actually get XP players, so we can actually build the kingdom we are currently having. And we end up in this waiting process in this KVK. So most likely, I'm not so sure what we're going to do, but definitely our target is going to be generation 1, or at least where is the big alliances, because some alliances can actually leave generation 1. And we definitely are looking for something competitive fight with. Right now we're doing some skirmish here and there, mock war, let's say it like this, where we try to break our towers and blah blah blah, because currently we don't have any fight. We fight against NN and free to play. We even leave some land so they can actually teleport if they decide to fight with us. Nobody teleports. Basically in half day everything was decided, or maybe let's say 1 day, day and half. everything was over here. So what we can actually do is we're fighting with ourselves. We're fighting our demons. But we have a lot of fun in the process, especially when you split with few teams. Are we going to end up like some alliance? Currently, a lot of people can give different examples. It strongly depends everything on the leadership. The alliance health and progress depend on the leadership. In my opinion, my leadership look fine. They're good people, so I don't think we're going to end up with any kind of alliance in Call of Dragons. We're going to end up like BTX. Let's say it like this. And finally, is cavalry a good investment long term? Well, for this question, I actually asked one of the best cavalry players in Call of Dragons, and this is Face of Blade. Currently, I'm fighting against him, but yeah, he actually provides with very decent guide. I don't know where he is. Where is Face of Blade? Anyway, he provides with decent guide with the pets, with the heroes, with the artifacts, the synchronization between the marches on point of march speed. All these things you can see it in my channel. I have it's actually 3 videos, part 1, part 2, and part 3. The main reason I split it is because it's going to be over 1 hour, and honestly I don't like over 1 hour videos. So if I don't like something, I think there's going to be people who will not like it also, so I split it on 20 minutes. And I'm going to put the video here, by the way, especially for the cavalry. This is the strategy of building a cavalry for a long-term fight. Somewhere here I'm going to put the video, and this is the final question that I get. I really hope you guys get a great day. Don't forget to leave your question in the comments below, and see you in the next video.